Hello, in this video I'll be talking about Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 4, and in my previous videos I was talking about the word yoga, how it was defined by Patanjali, which is to restrain the modification of the mind. And what happens when you restrain the modification of the mind, then you know who you really are and you connect with divinity, which many religions talk about in terms of God, connecting with God. So when you know yourself, who you really are, then you can connect with what many religions refer as God. So in this video, I will be talking about the Sutra 4, which goes as follows: Vrati Sarupyam Itratra. So here, Vrati is fluctuations, as we saw in Sutra 2, and Sarupyam. So Rup is form, and Sarupam like with form. So here it would mean to identify with something, and Itrat is at other times or otherwise. So here, what happens when the modification of the mind is not restrained? What happens then? So here Patanjali talks about when the modification of the mind is not restrained, then the seer or you are absorbed, or you are identified with the fluctuation of your mind. And you already have practical experience of this. So when you have any thought, you are identified with it. You think that's you, who you are. When you feel any strong emotions, for example, if you are feeling sad, you do not think, or you do not sense that I am observing the sadness. You think I am sad. But when the sadness goes away, you are still there. So when sadness is coming and going, it is like your mind was sad and now it's not. So there is a fluctuation or modification of the mind, but you get identified with it. This is what we do throughout the entire day, and we also do it in our dreams, where we do not know how we came up in a particular dream and what is going on in our dreams. So we identify throughout our day with the fluctuation of the mind. Specifically, if you can connect with what I was talking about in my previous videos about self-observation of your thoughts, emotions, and reflexes, sensations, instincts, like that. So when you get identified with your thoughts, when you are reading something, you are thinking something, you are identified with it. You are not seeing it as something different from you. And when you have emotions, you definitely can say that I get identified with it. And when you have sensation, you can identify with it. Just to give you one example how we get identified with anything, if you watch a movie, and when the character in a movie is crying, you also start to cry. And it is not actually happening to you, but you get so identified with the character's emotions, you also start to cry. So here, what happens when we do not pursue yoga, or the real meaning of the yoga is to restrain the modification of the mind? We get identified with the different modification of the mind, and it happens daily, months, years, and we die like that. So at least we should start asking us questions like, did I really think this thought? Did I really feel that emotion? Did I really want that? Or it is just happening to me? It's just coming from somewhere. If we ask that question, we'll know that we are not causing it. It's happening to us. And we are identified with whatever is going on within us, in our internal life. So in my next video, I'll be talking about our next sutra. And thank you for listening.